Every tear tastes the same. That's from a Mavis Staples song, and it's "You're Not Alone," and it makes me think of how a lot of the times we do feel alone, and that no one can identify, and no one can sympathize and empathize with us. But the reality is, every tear tastes the same. Comes to my mind as I think about those families across the country that are worried about food insecurity, that depend on the benefits from the government in order to supplement their nutrition and their food. But then I also think about the people that demonize them, right? That punish them. And I cannot help but think, have you never been in a situation where you depended on the kindness of strangers or help from someone? Have you ever been there and maybe you didn't receive it? Are you mad because they receive it because you in your own life could use a little hand up and nobody's giving you one? The reality of that is that we could all use a little help sometimes. And as the richest country in the world, as we like to say, why are any of us forced to suffer? While we see others building and buying the biggest yachts the world has ever seen, the biggest pay packages, while the lowest workers get replaced by AI. And we think that's not us. Why do we identify more with the people that punish people like us than we do with our people that are below us that need our hand up? The Christian way is to feed the poor, is to have sympathy and empathy for those, and to help others in times of need. I myself have been on government assistance. Not long after I was making well into the six figures and my life got turned upside down, and I was one time standing in the Harris Teeter in downtown Charleston crying because it was about Christmas time and I wanted to make my mother's Hello Dollies, but my food budget would not afford the extravagancies of pecans, chocolate chips, and coconut. A kind woman saw me and said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Well, I just wanted to make my mama's Hello Dollies, but I don't think I can afford to do it this year." And she gave me $20. I have stood in the line and applied for unemployment. I have stood in the line and accepted food stamps. That kept me going. I did not feel bad about it or ashamed of it because I pay into those government systems to help me when I need it. I wasn't on it for long because I was able to find a job and get back to where I was. But I'm thankful for that. And anybody that needs that help should gladly take it. We pay into a system to provide basic services for those of us that suffer in the richest country in the world. Yet somehow we think that they don't deserve it. Is that because you're not getting what you need out of your government? And you are so mad about that, you can't stand to see anybody get anything. That's kind of how I feel like the only way that some people are doing that is you got to think about that. You got to think about it. I don't care if you're a Christian or not. You got to think about that makes you a sorry person to look on someone that is suffering and say they deserve it. That they're lazy. They're no goods. They're crooks and cheats. They're cheating the system. Have you ever cheated the system? Have you ever cheated the system and done it because you didn't need to out of absolute desperation? Why would you think other people do? Every tear tastes the same. And the problem is, you think yours tastes a lot sweeter than anybody else's. And that's your fatal flaw.